We just bought a house to try to flip, and we have no idea what we're doing.
Let's talk about it.
I will say we're not jumping into this totally blind. We have done a good bit of research before making this very big decision, but what I'm saying is we've never done anything like this before.
So usually we're going to like garage sales and flea markets and looking for things for like $1 or $5 and flipping it for 20. And this is obviously a lot bigger than that. It's a little out of our comfort zone for sure.
This house was built in 1970. It has 3 beds and 2 baths, and it's about 1,200 square feet. The asking price was $160,000, and we ended up buying it for $155,000, and we paid cash, so we don't have a mortgage. So this is the living room?
The living room.
Living room.
It's a little small, it's a little dark. As you can see, it doesn't need a lot of work, but it needs some for sure.
I do like that it has the original hardwood floors. We can get a little sneak peek at what the floors will actually look like once they're sanded, because for some reason there's like several bald spots in the floor over here.
As you can see, we need new windows. This one is broken. I think the outside is like literally holding up the pieces of glass.
Definitely one of the first things we'll have to tackle once we start the demo and rebuild process. Let's quickly talk about why we decided to do this. Number one is diversification. We've had this money sitting in our bank account for a while. Last year alone, I think we lost like 8 or 9% due to inflation. So I personally think this house is going to be a better vessel for holding this money than our bank account would be. Number two is going to be more active. And having this house with all this work that needs to be done is going to give us plenty of opportunities to get out and be more active. That also ties into number 3, which is learning new skills. I've learned so much from YouTube about home renovations and DIY projects over the last couple months preparing for this project, and I'm very excited to increase my knowledge as a human being about how to take care of houses and fix things on our own. And number 4 is going to be YouTube content. We are not pivoting our channel to an only home renovation channel, but we're excited to incorporate this new avenue of content and weave it into our reselling content here on the channel. So through the living room goes into the dining room. I assume that's what this room would be. Then we have the kitchen over here. One of the biggest construction things first on our list is going to be to open up this doorway here. We've got just one little single door here separating these 2 rooms. We want to open up this doorway all the way to the cabinets over here and just make this a big opening. The only problem is that this is a load-bearing wall, so it's going to take a little bit of extra work to do, but I think it'll be worth it to have a nice big opening right here.
One of the main reasons we chose this house was it wasn't a full gut job, but the bathrooms and kitchen need a lot of help. So we will be tearing out the entirety of the kitchen. All the cabinets, pretty much everything you see here will be gone.
We are gonna have to replace this door as well. It's one of the old aluminum frame doors. It doesn't really have a lock on it. It's locked with this baseball bat down here. So we're definitely gonna wanna upgrade this to something a little bit more secure and easier to move, because this is not super easy to open even without the baseball bat there. One of our side quests in the flipping of this house is gonna be to befriend the neighbor's dogs over here, because as of now, they do not like us very much. Hey, it's okay. We are dog people, and they don't seem to know that. So I think we need to go to the grocery store and get like a pack of hot dogs or something and just break little pieces off, throw it over there, slowly win their trust. I'm excited about showing that on the YouTube channel, like the process of hopefully turning these current foes into our furry friends. So this is the door to the carport. It's not really a garage. Also, the inspector we had said that this door is not an exterior door. It's not solid. So we're gonna have to replace this eventually as well. But out here is gonna lead to, again, the garage carport area, as well as the laundry room, utility room, whatever you wanna call it. Pretty nice little area here. This is where the washing machine and dryer would go. The water heater is pretty new. It's like 2014 or something. Thought it would be a lot older than that. We've got a lot of storage in here. Hey, it's pretty nice.
As much as it's nice that this house is wheelchair accessible, this thing needs to go.
There we go. That's actually gonna be the first thing we're gonna do, probably starting next week, is get a dumpster over here. We thought about just borrowing our friend's trailer and just taking all the tear out stuff to the dump ourselves, but that would take a long time. And a dumpster's only like $400 or something for a week. I think that would be a good use of our money for sure. We do want to get some opinions from you guys about the footprint of the kitchen, because once we tear everything out, we're going to completely redo all the cabinets and everything like that. And honestly, keeping the footprint the same is probably the easiest in terms of like cost. So I'm picturing like a new oven here. Obviously this one has seen better days. A new sink here, and then here we would put a dishwasher and also extend the kitchen counter on top of the dishwasher and add like full cabinets up here to add more cabinet space, a dishwasher, and then obviously we need somewhere to put the refrigerator. So I'm thinking about redoing these cabinets where the refrigerator is in the middle and the refrigerator would be like framed with cabinets. So like this whole wall would just be cabinets with a refrigerator in the middle of it. So I think that would be cool. I think that's the only way to add extra counter space, extra cabinets, and a dishwasher without making the kitchen too crowded. But if you guys have a better idea, definitely drop a comment down below and let us know.
Definitely let us know. I think we're also thinking about like extending the countertop this way and having like an open, like a bar seating here, while taking these cabinets down to kind of make this flow a little bit easier, for sure.
Yeah, there's cabinets over here. If we add cabinets over here, more of them at least, I don't think we'd need this. So getting rid of this upper part entirely except for the hood over the oven, and then extending the bar top enough to have like some bar stools or something underneath to kind of make better use of this area right here. And then we could still have room for an actual kitchen table over there if we wanted one.
The bedrooms are in decent shape. All of the bedrooms do have this nice hardwood floor that we're going to resurface. Now, then we get into the bathrooms. This is the better one of the two bathrooms, I will say.
And it's still not even that great.
The funniest thing about this bathroom is the exhaust fan is a fan.
That also doesn't work. The home inspector said, you're gonna need to replace your bathroom ceiling fan. I was like, we'll just replace it with an exhaust fan.
So this one has obviously been updated since the house has been here, but still it's in pretty rough condition. The cabinets are pretty gross, and we'll probably tear all of this out and redo it. I don't know what we're gonna do about the baby blue tile though, so if you want to drop a comment below and let us know what we should do. If we should keep it or what, I don't know.
I think somebody in the last video said we could maybe paint it, but I don't know. It's not in great condition, so I feel like it might be a gut job.
Yeah. So this is the master bedroom. Again, great bones, just needs the floors done, nice closet, but the worst part of the house is for sure the master bathroom. It's got one sink right here, the toilet is right next to it, and then that shower, all of that needs to go. And the third of the bedrooms, again, same thing. They kindly left us 2 air mattresses.
For free. What do you think those are worth?
Not much.
We're gonna have to replace pretty much all of the light fixtures. We're gonna have to refinish all the floors. There's hardwood floors in all the bedrooms and the front living room. The flooring in the dining room and kitchen will definitely have to be replaced because it doesn't match and it's in bad condition.
As you can see, since Josh just picked this up.
I was trying to see, I thought this is linoleum underneath this floor. It's definitely linoleum, but no, that's subfloor. So unfortunately, there's no hardwood underneath this stuff. So obviously, it's pretty easy to rip up. So that's good news. But we're gonna have to do some type of flooring in here and in here that makes it a little bit more cohesive without like breaking it up too much. The weird thing is like it's gonna go from hardwood to whatever we do here to more hardwood. We want to save as much hardwood as we can. But if we come in here with like a luxury vinyl plank, like that fake wood looking stuff, I think it's gonna look weird, like with the wood contrast. So we're probably gonna have to do like a tile or something in these 2 rooms just to make it a little bit more different than the hardwood so it's not so clashy. But again, if you have any better ideas, definitely let us know.
Josh is getting all gung-ho and trying to rip up the flooring now.
I was about to walk away and Haley's like, I kind of want to rip some more floor up.
Well, I kind of wanted to rip a piece up.
All right, I'll film you. You
okay.
rip some. Demo day has started.
It is kind of easy. Oh yeah.
Look at there.
I feel so much better.
Only like 100 more to go. Our original offer was what, like 145?
145, I believe.
And then the seller really just wasn't budging with price very much. So we bought the house for $155,000. After closing costs, it was like 157.8 or something like that.
Yeah.
I'll put the exact number on the screen right here. We did get the house inspected. We actually got it inspected twice, not us, but it was inspected twice over the course of like 2 or 3 weeks, and both inspections came back fairly clear. There were some leaks in the copper pipes down below. Sorry, our neighbor's having construction done. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not. A couple minor issues here and there, but really 95% of the work we need to do is going to be just cosmetic, which is really nice. Exactly what we were looking for in our first flip house.
Right. We weren't looking for something, like I said earlier, to completely gut. So this was perfect for us.
Absolutely.
It's a really good area. So like right down the road, there's like some shopping. There's like...
They got a Target. They got a TJ Maxx. They got a Longhorn Steakhouse. They got an Olive Garden. All that's literally like 5 minutes away.
Everything you need.
Movie theater, bowling alley, everything. The house actually was appraised, even though we paid cash for it. There was appraisal done on it less than a month ago, and it appraised for $161,000. So technically, we've already got like $5,000 in equity or so, having done anything to the house yet. So that makes us feel pretty good. I know a lot of house flippers want to buy a house where it's like 20 to 30% under market value, but it's really hard to find those houses. And we also have the YouTube factor that's contributing to like the financial aspect of the flip. Like if we were only going to make money from the house by flipping it, we'd obviously want to wait for a little bit better deal to come along. But because we have the ability to make YouTube videos about it and bring you guys along for the ride in this journey to, as we slowly figure out what we're doing, we're going to have a little bit of YouTube revenue to kind of offset the house cost a little bit. So that was definitely a big contributing factor for sure.
For sure, yeah.
So obviously we don't have experience flipping a house, but I have been watching a lot of YouTube videos lately. And one thing that helped Haley, what would you say, overcome?
Yeah, like I was just really nervous about this whole thing. I still kind of am, like, because it's like an unknown thing that we haven't done before.
Yeah.
But it's just really exciting, like you said, to take y'all along to the journey and like for y'all to help us as we kind of like overcome these things that we're kind of nervous about. So we're really excited about this journey for sure.
Yeah, and one thing that's helped us out a lot as well is having a lot of people in our corner. Haley's uncle is a general contractor. Our neighbor right across the street is an electrical contractor or something. He installed our ceiling fans upstairs a couple days ago. So we just have a lot of people in our lives that are knowledgeable and willing to help kind of point us in the right direction and help us from making terrible mistakes. So Haley and I really like the show Hometown on HGTV, and something they do on that show is they have the asking price of the house and then their all-in budget for the renovation. So our all-in budget for this renovation is gonna be $20. And if you're wondering how we're gonna flip this house for only $20 out of pocket, be sure to watch the next episode. Thank you guys again for watching. You're the best, and we will catch you on the next one.